Let me just let me be brief because the hour has moved along. I grew up in a family that believed very deeply that individuals can make a difference and all of us should try. And that's what I think about when I think about Phil Johnston, and I think about Beverly, and I think about this magnificent party. I think about that when I think of Phil Johnston. I also think of those wonderful words of Woodrow Wilson that said a political party has to stand for something. And I think what Phil Johnston has stood for the Democratic Party, and I think what our party has stood for in recent times and the times that he has been the leadership. I think of those marvelous lines of Shakespeare that talks about to rust unburnished, not to shine in use. This is a life that's shined in use, as if to breathe were life. This is a life that's been well led and well lived, and the difference that he has made for all of us. And he has believed very deeply, as I do, and as President Kennedy did, and my brother Bob did very deeply, and that is the Democratic Party can be an instrument for change and making a difference in people's lives. People discard that concept. People don't believe those beliefs. But everyone here, Mike Caucus believes it, Bill Delahunt believes it, the Democratic Party in this room believes it, Phil Johnston believes it, I believe it, in each and every one of you. This is the opportunity to make a difference in people's lives, to try and move people and give them a greater opportunity and give them a sense of hope in their communities, in our state, and in our country. And also give them a sense of progress about what we can be as a people and as a nation. I haven't given up that concept. Public service is an honorable profession, President Kennedy believed it, and Phil Johnston never forgot those words. And whether he was very in there as a social worker, working with children, whether he was there at the time of the Robert Kennedy Conservation Corps, whether he was there as an outstanding health administrator in the Caucus administration, whether he was there as a legislator, whether he was there as a leader of our party, trying to make a difference, making sure that we were going to have the opportunity, every one of us, none of us. I wouldn't be in the United States Senate. John Kerry wouldn't be in the United States Senate. We wouldn't have the kind of opportunity for service. Bill Delahunt, the members, unless we had all of you replicated in so many of the communities of our state. Phil Johnston understood that at the very core. And what a difference that he has made. And each of us that have the great honor of representing this state, the great honor, the greatest personal honor that you can have, is to hold an office and represent this state in the Congress and the Senate of the United States. The greatest public honor that you can possibly have. And we owe this to an extraordinary gentleman that has devoted his life to trying and let others serve, and out of that service to make a difference, to try and bring an end to a war that we never should have fought, to try and bring a sense of justice and fairness. Whether we're talking about immigration policy or education or healthcare, you name it, or knocking down the walls of discrimination. Our state has led historically, and Phil Johnston wants our state to lead today. And so, Phil, we all owe you. What a wonderful opportunity you've given to each and every one of us here this evening to be here and to all come together. There are a lot of important things that are happening in our state tonight, a lot of important things that are happening in the country. But you know, once in a while, it's necessary just to slow down and stop and pay tribute to the people that really make the difference in all of our lives. And that is what the Democratic Party in the South Shore has done. And I am so grateful and honored to be here and to be his friend and to be his admirer and to pay tribute to an extraordinary contribution to the lives of the people of our state and also of the country. Let me introduce a very special friend, the man that we've come to honor tonight, Phil Johnston.